Before I start the video, I want to tell you that I opened a new Discord server, so please join it in case anything bad happens to the channel. Also, you can chat in there. Link is in the description. Hello friends and welcome back to another video. Well, today we are going to play the Ninjago Season 13 Bingo. So this was created by a YouTuber, I don't really know who he is, but I think he's Bricks by Mind or whatever he's called, I don't really know. I got it from my friend Luke the Nindroid, and his channel will be in the description. All of the Ninjago Legends channels are in the description of every video from me. So if you don't know what Bingo is, this basically you need to get a straight line of answers or something like that. I'm not really the best person on explaining things, so go search it on internet. I don't know how to explain it really, but I think most of you know how it works. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, we have the Skull Sorcerer is an end goal villain. What does this even mean? I don't really know, but I'm not going to cross because I don't know what that means. So next up we have Princess Vanilla's Cole's love interest. Yeah, I think it is because in the teaser we saw them walking together and all of this. But maybe not. I mean, she can be like Akita and Lloyd in season 11. So yeah, I'm not going to cross this because I don't really think they are. And they are not. And Prince Vanilla is not a human, obviously. So I don't think. Yeah, I mean, you get it. Garmadin returns. I don't think this will happen as well because he hasn't appeared in season 11 and in season 12, so I don't think there's any reason for him to appear in season 13. So filler episodes, yeah, maybe. I mean, season 12 kind of had filler episodes, which are 5 and 13 maybe. So I'm going to say this will happen. There will be references to the Legacy Kai Fighter and Bounty. For the Bounty, we already know this. We saw the teaser, but for the Kai Fighter, I mean, why not? I mean, in season 12, they did a reference to the Jungle Raider or whatever it's called. It appeared in a lot of scenes in season 12, especially in the race episode. So, yeah, I think this will happen. The chapter only has 16 episodes. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it'll be kind of weird that season 12 has 16 and yeah, it'll be kind of weird that season 11 has 30, season 12 has 16, season 13 has like, I don't know, 20. It'll be so weird and a little dumb, but so I'd say it has 16 episodes. The chapter will end with no cliffhanger. Yet, season 11 ended without any cliffhanger, same thing for season 12, so I think it will happen season 13 as well. There is no reason for it to not happen. Nothing from Prime and Power matters. Season 11 and season 12 are very skippable seasons. They don't affect the plot of the show at all. They are not important seasons at all, especially season 11. It's super skippable and important. So yeah, I'd say this is true. The Skull Dragon gets more screen time than the Sorcerer. No, I don't think this will happen because, come on, the Skull Sorcerer is the main villain. And I hope that he isn't another Ice Emperor or Onagami because these two villains didn't really have much screen times. But I really hope that he gets a lot of screen times and stuff. So yeah, I don't think this is true. This is true. Ray and Maya make the ninja their armor. No, I don't think this is true. I don't think Ray and Maya will even be in this season. I think Maya will be in season 14, not season 13, because when she did the voice acting, when she recorded her parts for Maya, at that time they already finished the animation and everything for season 13. At the time, season 13 was already done. So yeah, I'm 100% sure that she will be in season 14, not season 13. So no, we're not going to cross that. The Green Skull plays a huge role with defeating the villains. Maybe. I mean, in season 13, in the teaser we saw it being a projectile weapon. We saw the Skull Sorcerer throwing it at Lloyd and Cole. So, but I still think it will have a role. It will have a big role. So I'm going to cross this. I don't know. Just feel like it might be even the Skull Sorcerer and the figure and the Skull Sorcerer himself is like getting controlled by it, like Gesture and that book in Nexo Knight, something like that. The ninja with golden armor are the foxes. No, I don't think so because Nia seems to have the second biggest role. I mean, she's tied as the most common minifigure in the season 13 waves with Cole, and her description in the play guide seems to have she seems to have the biggest role other than Cole, of course, because he's the main character. But she seems to have the second biggest role, and she's not from the Golden Team. And Lloyd also seems to have a very big role, so I don't think this is true. Free space, yeah, of course. There will be a board game parody episode. No, I don't think this will happen. I mean, come on, that will not happen most likely. This season will air in another language first, of course. I mean, come on, of course. This is very obvious. If I'm sure about one of these things in this video, I'm sure about this the most, because come on, all the seasons always air in another language first. It happened with season 12, and I mean, season 12 hasn't even aired in the US, so why will season 13 air first in the US? That's not logical at all, and that will not happen. So yeah, this season won't come out before August. Yeah, of course, I'm also sure about this. Come on, it won't come in July. Spiritual burst means nothing in the show, just a gimmick for the sis. No, it we already know that it will have a role. I mean, Cole will try to learn the Spinjitzu burst, Spinjitzu squall or something like this. I don't really remember the name, but he will remember it to defeat the skulls, or he will learn it to defeat the skull sorcerer. So that will be really cool. Close the skull sorcerer. Okay, I already made a whole video about this. So I don't want and I don't think the Skull Sorcerer is Klaus. I don't want him for three reasons. First of all, Klaus already had a lot of seasons and development. For a villain like him, for the side villain, he had more than enough for his character. He was the secondary villain of season 4. He was the reason for season 6. And he was the main villain of the Dark Island trilogy. That's more than enough. I mean, we already got a lot of from Klaus. We didn't really need to get all of this from Clausewitz and already got, and you want him to be the main villain for season 13 as well. That would be so repetitive and annoying. It will be so lazy as well. And yeah, the second reason it will be lazy. Instead of introducing a lot of new character and building its character, no, uh, they will just reintroduce another character or an old villain, just not write a new character, which will be very lazy to be honest, and we will not like that at all. And for the third reason, it will be another Zane is the Ice Emperor stupid plot twist. It will be so predictable and so stupid. So yeah, I really don't want the Skull Sorcerer to be Klaus, and I don't think he's the Klaus, because the only relation between the two is that Klaus is a sorcerer and the Skull Sorcerer is obviously a sorcerer, and that's the only evidence. That's a very weak one. So yeah, I don't think he's the Skull Sorcerer, and I don't want him to be as well. The sorcerer has an effect on his voice when he speaks. What? This is kind of weird, but yeah, I think yeah. I mean, that happened with Onagami, I think, and with the Ice Emperor. So yeah. Dark Island trilogy reference. No, I don't think this will happen because they always try to not reference all things that are not canon, or yeah, not they are not canon, but things that are not part of the show. Like, yeah, they don't really want to reference these things too much because they know that a lot of fans didn't see it or didn't read it for this case. So yeah, I don't think this will happen. This season has nothing to do with Cole's mom. No, it will. From the play guide, we know that Cole will try to fulfill a promise that was given by his mother. So yeah, she will have a role. Awakened Warriors don't do much. Yeah, I think this will happen because their advisors were very boring. Same thing with Pyro Vipers and Ice Samurai and Oni and all the past villains. Dragon Hunters and Sons of Garmador aren't really. They were important and kind of cool. But for the last three seasons, the villains faction were very boring and stupid. So I don't really see why season 3 will be a difference. Lore is broken. I think, yeah, of course. I mean, almost in every season, the lore is broken, especially in seasons like season 4 and season, yeah, season 4 and season 5, and this season, the lore breaks so much. So yeah, this I think this will happen. Also in season 12, the goblins and trolls are not part of the sorcerer's army. You already know that this is true. The minor creature is not a robot. No, it's not a robot. Yeah, it's not a robot at all. Or at least I don't think it is. So yeah, here it is, and we have one bingo actually. Yeah, it's the last one. Oh, that's kind of cool. So we have one bingo, and yeah. So yeah, that's it for this video. So don't forget to tell me in the comments what things you agree with me on and what things you don't agree with me on, and tell me your opinions on all of this. Just feel free to write whatever you want in the comments. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share to the friends, and I'll see you next time.